Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Bryant is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And for Milwaukee, we've got Allen. Bogut out there with Ilyasova. And it's Kelly Dykes in at the 2 spot. This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad, end bad. And it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show up ready to go.
Baker with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Vassell.
I see him. Hey, Russell. Pick man. Yo, kick it out.
The dish to Bryant. Over Allen. It's stolen by Allen. And it's the Bucks on the break. And finished off by Bogut.
And really nimble down the floor there. Bogut loses his man.
And the Spurs with possession here. It's a 5-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they need. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Passes it to Vassell. Back to Westbrook. Launches it. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3-point. Oh, my!
Nice finish.
Yeah, just a forceful finish there. Bogut has that natural power.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Vassell. D right on him. Westbrook with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Launches a 3 and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
How about a big round of applause for your Clark Breaker crew? Come on, fans.
And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Kobe Bryant.
And having a small forward on the wing of his caliber just opens up so many things for your team. A lot of attention is paid to him, and with the stretch he's had, even more will be coming his way.
The steal to the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Westbrook. Bryant finds Westbrook. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, thank you. I briefly spoke with Adrian Griffin. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thanks for the report, DA. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Yes, but in today's offensive league, that's a fantastic approach to have. Let's just see if they can walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And what makes Kobe next level, the instinct for the game, an ability to just see it before it happens. Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game, 100% from the field.
Here's Vassell. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Vassell. Knocked loose. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's with authority.
That is a monster finish.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Bucks leading by 21. Here's Baker, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
San Antonio calls timeout. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Bucks, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
The Spurs have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. The 3-ball. Galitaikis' shot is good. Galitaikis has got 7 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Outside Bryant. Back to Westbrook. The tray. Doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Now, here's Vassell. 9 points last game. To the inside. That's tipped. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Kalaitzakis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks. Spurs shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Westbrook passes to Kobe. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And here is Vassell. The pass to Westbrook. Here's Kalaitzakis, and that one is stuffed right through.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Kalaitzakis has gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. The kick out to Bryant. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant, and he's got his first chance at the line here. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Andrew Bogut.
At the line for Milwaukee, Grayson Allen.
Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those two cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
The offensive rebound. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Westbrook with it. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
They get a hand on it. Here's Baker, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now Westbrook. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Westbrook with the block. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Baker driving inside. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And here's Johnson outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kalaitzakis, he trains the quick shot. Kalaitzakis has got 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the middle. Plumlee trying to break loose. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Lays it up off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Baker, and another three for Milwaukee.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Westbrook. Here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the Spurs with possession here. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. A rebound by Kalaitzakis.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it.
Whoa, look out!
Goodness.
Look out!
Okay, I see you.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Outside Westbrook. Throws it up high. Here's Baker. He's covered by Westbrook. The three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
And so it's Milwaukee, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
The Spurs, 14. Please give a big round of applause for your...
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got JaVale McGee. Johnson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sohan. in at the four-man position. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Changing it up here.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. How he did last season. He was around 9 points per last year. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jordan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And San Antonio shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Here's McGee. Rebound, Milwaukee. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
Spurs passing it around. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Realizing this guy has the green light to take those shots. Westbrook has such confidence in that jumper. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Stripped it away. He takes it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for San Antonio. Johnson in the corner. Passes it to Joe. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Milwaukee's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Antetokounmpo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Here's Baker. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Hey, yo, wrestle.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Sohan. Johnson outside. They push it up, 4-on-3. Beyond the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Good on the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The pass to Joe. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Ilyasova with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Into the lane. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Joe. Right wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about Westbrook's impressive passing ability there? Beautiful dime to set up his teammate.
And another three for Milwaukee.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
Joe can't get it to go. And the Bucks with possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Baker with the bucket.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. From the arc, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Jordan looking around. And another three for Milwaukee.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Westbrook passes to Joe. Johnson for three. The rebound by Baker.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Puts up a three, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Westbrook passes to Johnson. Here's Sohan. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
Westbrook.
Johnson against Jordan. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Ilyasova kicks to Baker. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Baker's got 43 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Releases from 15, and another basket for Milwaukee.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Westbrook. He kicks to Johnson. McGee, the pass to Westbrook. And just miss after miss right now.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Johnson's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Sohan. From past the arc. That shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. From deep, Antetokounmpo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And it's McGee with the jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Westbrook passes to Joe. Back to Westbrook. Shoots the three. The rebound by the Bucks.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Baker, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Baker's got 48.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Knocks down the three ball.
It's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Johnson for three. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it
makes him valuable.
Got that one up quick. Jordan's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Now the pass to McGee, and stolen by Ilyasova. It's Baker, top of the key. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's San Antonio now. Westbrook passes to Joe. Johnson in the corner. Down low to stop the drought. McGee trying to break free. Great D that time from Jordan.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball. Substitution on the court.
Come on. That's right. All right, man.
19 seconds left in the first half of the game. Vassell, the pass to Bryant. Back to Vassell. On the wing, Bryant. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Ball. He got it up. No good that time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Milwaukee on top, delivering the blow.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a battle we're witnessing tonight at the point guard position.
Uh-oh, there's a duel at the point guard position, really testing each other's ability to run things. Cerebral battle.
You see, in basketball, Ernie, point guard is like chess. The center play, well, it's a little simpler, like checkers.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Bucks.
It's been a three-point barrage for them. They're making the extra pass. They're turning it into good shots. Oh, man, this team is playing great. They rarely give the defense a chance to recover.
And they let it fly, making the defenders cry.
Oh, you rhyming over here?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Ball out there with Baker. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Nasty.
Woo.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Vassell. Outside Westbrook. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Vassell's got 5.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Took him no time at all on that one.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Westbrook. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Bryant has the open look and the 3 off target.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Ball with the bucket.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 9. The three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Baker's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Westbrook. Fader on the way. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Šović. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Outside, Kobe. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. To the right side. There's Ball with the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Another steal. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Passes to Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. Good on the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Here's Ilyasova, and he makes good on the layup. Ilyasova's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Šović, the putback, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Plumlee, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the evening. And so he hits the technical free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up. Stolen by Allen. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Spurs shooting only 21% from the field so far. And there's the pass to Plumlee. To the paint. Here's Vassell. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Bridges. The rebound by the Bucks. Ilyasova's got 8 rebounds in this game. Allen for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Now, here's Vassell. Defended by Allen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Watanabe. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Spurs making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Bridges outside. To stop the run, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
San Antonio with the ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The shot by Bryant, no good. The 19-foot shot. Alexakis' shot is good. Alexakis has got 18 points in the game.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Joe. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Left side, Kobe. Plumlee trying to break loose. Kobe, no luck.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake...
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Joe. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
2 minutes.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Lets it go with a 3. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. A very nice season for him last year. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And he was top 5 in field goal percentage. Never settling, always working to get a good look.
And back to what you said, he was runner-up in the three-point accuracy category last season. Because and here we go, coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think...
The previous play is under review.
I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And, you know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Ilyasova against Kobe. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Kobe Bryant.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
1:10 left to play in the third. Ball's knocked loose. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
From deep three-point range, and they recover it. Here's Baker. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable. It's 2-on-1. For the three. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Watanabe. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for San Antonio, they've got JaVale McGee and it's Sohan in at the power forward position.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Joe can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Baker with the bucket.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Ilyasova, and good that time. Ilyasova's got 42 in the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Kalaitzakis. Bangs home the trifecta. Kalaitzakis has got 21.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Allen for the three, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Callum. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Over to the wing. Will it go? Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Baker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Spurs have gone 0-6 in the 4th quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Pass to Joe. Stolen by Allen. Pass break, Milwaukee. Allen leading the charge. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Free throw, good, Allen. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Fires from 18, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot. He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Passes it to Joe. Here's Hauser out to the right wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Milwaukee.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And please give up a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dancing. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks Youth Dancing.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Baker. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Joe. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Hauser. It's stolen by Bogut. This one for three, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
Inside, here's
Oh, my
goodness. Man.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
From downtown, rebounded by Bogut.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Allen for three, and again Milwaukee with the triple. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Woo, let's do this. I'm with you. Yo, man, I'm open all day. They ain't seeing me.
Here's Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now. And stolen by Ilyasova. With the drive, and Ilyasova throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now, here's Vassell. The pass to Joe. To the wing right side. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. Cans it from downtown.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
A three-pointer off the mark.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
From about 19 feet, Ilyasova hits the bucket. Ilyasova's got 60.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Sohan, the rebound by Baker. Baker's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Bogut, that's good.
And really sharp mechanics on the jumper there by Bogut. Can't exactly leave him alone from there.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Kalaitzakis, and another three for Milwaukee.
That's his third three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
And another steal for him.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
On offense here, the Bucks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Sohan. They can't stop the run with that one. Out to the wing. From deep, Ilyasova. A three-pointer is right on target.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Pass to Joe. Now Vassell. He dishes it to McGee. Over Bogut. McGee's shot is off.
And as we head to the final buzzer here.
Put it down! Whoa!
Oh, my
Gracious, way to get up.
The just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
And stolen by Ilyasova. And he elevates for the slam dunk. JaVale McGee did not like that.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Back to Vassell. Zohan, the pass to McGee. And here is Vassell. Fires from deep. Allen with the rebound. From deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to Vassell. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. From deep, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Vassell, and it's sent back by Allen. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous is this team?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, the basketball players. And the most important, we're having fun.
Always more fun when you win, man. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.